someone. Hello. Welcome to another speaking practice video by Johnny. So this is a class IELTS 35. We have 3 students left in this class. Unfortunately, Miss Huyền can no longer join us because she has a lot of things to do in her school. We have 3 people left. Now, let's continue with our speaking practice. Now, Miss Wan is here today. Today is the 3rd of October. So we should continue with unit topic number 26, flowers. Unit 1, part 1, flowers. So, Miss Wan, please. What kinds of flowers do you like? Your microphone, please. Flowers. What kind of flowers do you like?
I like a lot of I like several kinds of flowers, but if I have to choose one, I would like to choose rose.
I would like to choose rose.
I would like to choose rose.
Bình tĩnh Miss Wan này. Just calm down. I would like to choose rose because
it is not only beautiful by itself, but also the smell is so good that you can feel relaxed when you show it in the dinner or living room.
In the living room, I see. So tell me, Miss Nhắn, have you planted any flowers before?
Yes, I did plant some kinds of flowers in my garden, such as rose, hoa giấy, hoa 10 giờ, xương rồng, some kinds of flowers.
So cactus là hoa xương rồng. So basically cactus là xương rồng. It's and then hoa giấy, I don't remember what it is, but anyway, let's just say chrysanthemum. I think chrysanthemum là hoa cúc. Chrysanthemum, hoa cúc. Do you like lavender?
Lavender? I am a big fan of the lavender smell.
Me too. I really like lavender too. It's a wonderful, wonderful flower.
Yes, it helps to relieve stress.
Sorry? It helps relieve stress and it helps you sleep better.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm a big fan of a lot of different kind of essential oil made from these flowers, you know. So, for example, I have lavender, I have rosemary, and I have a lot of different kind of essential oil. Nó gọi là essential oil, tinh dầu thiết yếu. And so we have lavender, hoa oải hương. We have rosemary, hương thảo. We have thyme. It's exactly pronounced like thyme. Thyme. What is thyme? Thyme là cỏ xạ hương, xạ hương. Thyme. We have rose, of course. We have rose and daisy, hoa cúc dại. A lot of other kind of flowers. Now, we also have the yellow flower, hoa vàng, hoa mai. I don't remember what it's called. I just called it the yellow flower. Okay, so Miss Wan, have you ever sent flowers to anyone?
I often send flower to my mom
My mother.
for my mother for her birthday. That's a new occasion that I usually send her rose and lily. That's her favorite things.
Okay. Rose and lily. One lily. Okay, so Miss Helen, what kind of flowers do you like?
I like roses most because it's a symbol of love and
Rose, symbol.
symbols of love.
Symbol, not simple. B như phải P nha. Symbol of love. Symbol. It's a symbol of love.
It's the symbol of love, and it not required much.
It doesn't require much.
technique. It doesn't require much effort and
To take care of
difficult technique to take care of them.
I see too. Well, I think I like cactus the most because you don't even need to care for it. You just leave them be and do not need to care for them. They will survive, I'm sure. Cactus.
Custard, but at least you should water them.
But you know, there will be raining.
You need to water frequently, but sometimes.
And then morning mist and morning dew, sương sáng, ban sáng, morning dew. There will be water and there will be raining anyway, so Mother Nature will take care of your cactus for you. So, and also cactus, they can act as a house defense as well. So preventing thieves, burglars, because of their spikes, you know. Có gai của nó chống được trộm. Gai. So it acts as a house defense. Home defense. Phòng vệ nhà cửa. And you don't need to care for it. Just leave them be. They will survive, I'm sure. Just leave them be. Cứ để yên nó đi, không cần quan tâm. Basically, okay, so Miss Helen, are there any flowers that have special meanings in your country?
I think lotus always has special meanings. It's not just the flower in Western areas.
Yes. That is all.
Whenever Vietnamese think about a flower, they think about this kind of flowers. Its beauty is virtual and
absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, the color pink is pink and white in color.
And basically, lotus represents purity, isn't it? It represents purity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sự tinh khiết.
Yes,
Sự tinh khiết, sự thanh khiết. It represents purity because it survived. Basically, it survived in the pond. Nó tồn tại trong một cái trong một cái ao bùn. It survived in a muddy pond, but it doesn't become spoiled. It doesn't become ugly. Actually, it's one of the most beautiful flowers in the pond, and it doesn't become ugly because of the mud. Nó không trở nên xấu xí do cái bùn. So it survived in a muddy pond. So that's why it represents purity, isn't it? Cho nên nó đại diện cho sự tinh khiết, thanh khiết. Is there any other flowers, Miss Ngân, that have special meanings in your country?
Yes, I think lotus is a symbol of Vietnam's
Symbol.
of
The symbol. Symbol, không phải là symbol nha. Symbol.
Lotus is a symbol of beauty overcoming darkness and considers Vietnam's signature flowers. And is the meaning behind this kind of flowers? They can reach through the mud and ground.
The mud
and ground to show off its color, beautiful color, and a strong shape to people. And it's represented related to religions like
Buddhism.
Yeah. Nobility and a pure thought.
Sorry?
Pure thought.
It's pure thought. I see. Now, so Miss Oan, please. How about you? Do you know of any special flowers that have special meanings in your country? But beside from like what Miss Helen and Miss Ngan just said.
Nowadays, young people, a lot of young people think that sunflower representing to like better things in life, because the sunflowers always face to the sun in the morning.
Face the sun. Always faces the sun.
Always faces the sun in the morning. So it like no matter what. It's like no matter what, the sun is still rise high, and everything will be better, and that encourages people a lot about meaning.
That encourages people a lot, I see. Now, okay, let's try part 2 from now. If I move on to part 2, I think we did a lot of part 2 already yesterday. 51, right? Let's try 51. That's we did 51 last time, so let's try 50. Describe a person you know who is talkative. Mô tả một cái người bạn biết mà cái người này là nhiều chuyện, nói nhiều. Can you try that? You should say who this person is. Người này là ai thế? How you know this person? Làm thế nào bạn biết người này? What this person likes to talk about? Cái người này thích nói về cái gì thế? How you feel about this person? Bạn cảm thấy thế nào về cái người này? Okay, I'll give you 1.5 minutes to think. Okay, thumbs up please. Can you describe a person you know who is talkative, please? Miss Helen, can you start first?
Yes. One of the most talkative persons I have known is my son. He's just 10 years old, but he talks a lot. He talks all the time since he was a young boy. And he can talk about many topics, about siblings, classmates, or imagination situation.
Imaginative, you mean imaginative situation? Những cái tình huống mà tưởng tượng. Imaginative situation, you mean?
imagination situations.
Imaginative situation.
Imaginative.
Imaginative, tính từ nha. Imaginative situations. Những tình tưởng tượng. Những tình huống tưởng tượng. Imaginative situation.
Imaginative situations. And sometimes he asked me to do some puzzle, and sometimes I feel annoyed, but anyway, he can develop his language at the early age. He can use difficult words, can play with words, and that also helped him to get high scores in literature lessons at school. Literature. So finally, I still proud and happy when I have such a son.
Of course, you should feel happy because he is your son.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so Miss Ngan, please. Can you?
My neighbors is a person I think most talkative that I have known. She
It's the
can.
most talkative person I have known.
Yes, that I have known.
Okay.
She can spend few hours, even a morning or afternoon, evening, non-stop talking about
Talking
many
back
kinds
about
of
some
topics. Yes,
You mean talking
many
back
kind
about
of
people
topic.
or just some topics?
They talk anything, many kinds of topics that she can hear from people and then transfer to.
She hears from people.
She hears from people and transfer people to people. Sometimes she guess the consequences of the beginning of the story from someone, and then she make the conclusion or
She made up the story. She made up the end of the
make
story.
a story, just make up story. So I really feel invasive.
Invaded. I feel invaded. Tôi cảm thấy bị
I
xâm
feel
phạm.
invasive. Yes.
I
When she can
feel
talk
invaded.
personal.
Tôi cảm thấy bị xâm phạm, chứ không phải invasive. Invasive means like
invaded. Yeah.
invasive là bản chất của sự việc, còn invaded là cái cảm giác mình cảm thấy. It's like invaded is like the feeling, how you feel. But invasive is like the characteristic of the action of your neighbor. Please, it's like passive or active adjective. Giống như tính từ bị động, chủ động. I feel invaded.
Yes, I feel invaded about her while she talked something related to personal
issues.
Yeah, issues. Not only the story of herself, but most of the conversation belong to others.
Most of the conversation belongs to story of others. I see.
Yeah.
Such an annoying person, isn't it?
Really annoying. I'm afraid to face her on the road by chance. I always try to
avoid her.
Avoid. Yeah.
Like avoid the plague. Tránh người ta như tránh hủi.
Giống như chịu trận là gì thầy? Ý là miễn cưỡng hoặc là chịu trận á, cái người nghe họ giống như là nạn nhân á.
The victim, basically. Sometimes the victim of talkative person, they reluctantly listen and answer. Miễn cưỡng nghe và trả lời. They reluctantly listen and answer talkative person people because they don't want to talk to them, but still they have to talk to them to keep the relationship. Well, if I were them, I would just smash them in the face, you know. I'm just kidding. Of course I don't do that. But you have to let them know that that behavior is unacceptable.
But sometimes they are older, so should keep polite behave.
Keep being polite. These people do not deserve politeness. They deserve worse than that, much worse than that.
I think in this case, it's better to keep away from her when we see her from far away. I think so.
I have neighbors, I have relatives like that who ask about my marital status, trạng thái hôn nhân, my marital status. And I just told them this is absolutely none of your business. And I tell them that if you ask when I will marry, I will ask you when will you get a divorce. Hỏi tôi chừng nào tôi cưới thì tôi sẽ hỏi lại chừng nào ly dị. Well, actually, you have to be strict like that. You have to be like that to these people so they will shut up. Như vậy thì họ mới im được. Well, nhiều người già rồi nha, nhưng mà cái tập thì vẫn đầy người. Well, a lot of people, they are old, but they are full of, you know, bad things. They are full of bad characteristics, and they need to be taught how to behave. Họ cần phải được dạy cách cư xử, even though they are so old already. You know. Okay, Miss One, please. Can you describe a person you know who is talkative?
Well, one of the most talkative person living near me is my husband. But one special thing is he is a very introvert in the social life, but in my family, he is talkative and like to chit chat with son and wife.
To chat, to talk with his son and wife, I see.
We often have a conversation about everything, such as education, social problem, or even environment.
Or even the environment.
But the most favorite topic he wants to talk about is about his career and business.
His career, you mean?
His career.
Career
and his business.
I
so sometimes I just pretend.
You mean?
Sometimes I just pretend to listen, but sometimes it's fun to listen because I know that he wants to share everything with me, and there is no secret space
between us. There's no secret between us. Okay, that's good, and I feel good about this person because he's my husband. Okay, good. Now let's move on to another part 2. Describe a loving person that you know. Miêu tả một cái người mà đáng yêu mà bạn biết.
Đáng yêu.
Miss One, did you watch the video last night?
Not yet.
You should. It's a video of this class IELTS 35.
Mm-hmm.
Because yesterday we were doing speaking as well without you, so you should watch that. Now,
okay.
So 49, describe a loving person that you know. So it's a person that is lovely, you know. A loving person that you know. miêu tả một cái người đáng yêu mà các bạn biết. You should say who is this person, người đó là ai thế. How long have you known this person? Bạn đã biết cái người này được bao lâu rồi? Why is this person loving or lovely? Tại sao cái người này đáng yêu đến thế? How do you like this person? Bạn thích cái người này như thế nào? Okay, you have 1.5 minutes now to think. Okay, let's do it. Please describe a loving person that you know. Miss Ngân, can you start first?
A loving.
And don't describe the same person, please.
No. I try to create another
Please.
Sentence to talk.
Okay.
Okay. My ex classmate is a loving person. She has a really lovely smile, and she inspires people by her lovely smiling, and try to make people laugh by many kinds of fun story. Of course, she has sense of humor. So
A good sense of humor.
Yeah, good sense of humor. So she able to make people laugh naturally, in natural ways.
In a natural way.
She the most characteristic that I love, that she always
the best characteristic of her that I love is,
yes, the best characteristic of her that I love is she's always keep optimistic in any situation. She has a positive approach even in really tough issues. She full of energy to solve the problem intensively. So I think I can learn from her this blood point, and she always a loving person.
And she's
in my mind.
In my eyes, you mean?
In my eyes.
Trong con mắt của tôi, in my eyes. Okay, very good. Miss Oan, please. Can you describe a loving person that you know?
The loving person in my eyes is my son. Actually, all children are lovely, but since he is my son, it make me more love him.
So he's also talkative and loving.
He doesn't know to speak yet, so it's good for me. So now he just keep silent, just scream sometimes.
Okay. That's fun.
And the lovely thing is now he doesn't know anything about the life yet, so I feel like I have to protect and
protect. I feel like I have to protect.
I have to protect and
protect. I have to protect. I have to protect him.
I have to protect him. And he has a huge eyes with chubby cheeks and
chubby cheeks
and bright skin that melts my heart.
It melts my heart.
It melts my heart, and It's just hard to ignore his demand.
But you need to understand that children, they demand a lot of things and you should be strict with them. You know that, right?
Yes.
It's vital that parents be strict with their children.
Well, actually, I am still strict to him, but one thing I can deny that my heart feel painful when I hit him.
You mean well, your heart feels painful when you hit him? You don't have to hit the child. You don't have to. Just use other kind of punishments. Like for example, if he doesn't listen, then you do not give him the toy or do not give him what he wants. If he scream and cry and just make a tantrum, you just leave him be in the room until he stops crying. That is exactly how a child should be punished. So he or she will understand what is the best way to behave. You know, they have to learn limits. Otherwise, they will not behave in a nice way. Chúng phải học được cái cách mà học được giới hạn nha. Cái học cái giới hạn quan trọng lắm, rất là quan trọng. Học được các giới hạn hành vi ứng xử. Alright, so Miss Helen, please, can you describe a loving person that you know?
Yes, the person that I find really lovely is one of my colleagues who work with me in the same department. We have known each other for more than 5 years. And at the first sight, she's just a freshman in my department, but she got on well with
She seems to get on well with a lot of people.
Get on well with other people, and she earned the respect from the managers. Therefore, just 1 year, she
She what? What's the problem?
She climbed the top step in the ladder of career.
So she climbed to the top. Leo lên được trên đỉnh luôn. She managed to climb. Nên dùng chữ manage tại vì cố gắng lắm mới được.
She managed
to the top of her career.
She managed to climb to the top of her career. And
short time?
Just in a short time, 1 year.
Wow.
And I was delighted to spend time with her. She's a supportive person, not only intelligent but also have warm-hearted personalities. So everybody easy to share the problem, and she usually give the advice.
I see. All right, so I think it's good enough. Let's move on to part 3, okay, shall we? So 43, it's going shopping. Describe a thing that you bought and you felt pleased about. It's a past tense. Quá khứ. Miêu tả một cái thứ mà bạn đã mua và bạn đã cảm thấy rất là hài lòng về nó. And you felt pleased about it. You should say what you bought. Bạn đã mua cái gì? Where you bought it. Bạn đã mua nó ở đâu? What is it for? Cái đồ vật đó dùng để làm gì? And explain why you felt pleased about it. Và tại sao bạn lại cảm thấy là hài lòng về nó. And you have part 3 of going shopping. Nói về chuyện đi mua sắm. So how often do people in your country go shopping? It sounds like a part 1, but you need to expand it. Nó nghe như part 1 đó, nhưng mà các bạn cần phải mở rộng ra nha. Con người trong đất nước bạn đi mua sắm thường đến mức như thế nào? Thì mình nên mở rộng ra là người ta thường mua cái gì và cho những mục đích gì. Nhưng mà đôi khi những người có người này thì khác, người kia thì khác. Cho nên tôi thường thấy những trường hợp như thế này, thế kia. Chẳng hạn, like you should expand the story, like what do people often buy? When do they buy it? And you should mention different stories, like different people, they have a different shopping habits. And you give like 1 or 2 examples, for example. Right, why is online shopping popular? You should talk about the reason why. Tại sao cái chuyện mua sắm online nó lại được nhiều người sử dụng? Popular here means like many people are using it. Maybe talking about like how convenient it is. Maybe talking about that the fact that people do not have to spend the energy to go out to the sun, to the hot weather or cold weather to buy the things that they wanted. Maybe you should talk about like sometimes the price of shopping online can be cheaper than in the shops because a lot of sellers, they do not open up shops, so they do not have to pay for the rent, you know that, right? So that's why their products can sometimes be cheaper. Rất là nhiều người bán hàng không có mở shop đâu, cho nên không phải trả tiền mặt bằng, cho nên thì có thể là những cái sản phẩm của họ sẽ rẻ hơn. How should sellers set prices for their products? Làm thế nào những người bán hàng có thể đặt nên giá đặt nên cái giá cho cái sản phẩm của họ? I think you should talk about like costs, the costs, like the cost to hire employees, the cost to hire the place, giá để thuê cái nơi đó, the cost to operate, giá vận hành, operational costs. You should talk about like profit as well. Of course, everyone do business for profits. Ai mà làm kinh doanh cũng bị lợi nhuận cả. Of course, profits. And you should talk about like the demand for the products. Cái nhu cầu sản phẩm có cao không? Maybe other things. I don't know. I'm not a seller. Okay, do you think online shopping will replace shopping in stores? Các bạn có nghĩ chuyện mua sắm online nó sẽ thay thế chuyện mua sắm ở những cửa hàng hay không? Tại sao? What do you think about consumerism? This is an important question that I added in. Bạn nghĩ gì về chủ nghĩa tiêu dùng? So, think about its impact on the environment, its impact on the people, its impact on the country. Và các bạn nghĩ về cái tác động của nó lên con người, môi trường và đất nước nhé. And think about its impact on how people treat each other. Nó tác động là cái cách con người ta đối xử với nhau nữa. So, you have 3 minutes for 43. 3 phút bắt đầu. It's time. Now, please, Miss Oan, can you start first? Describe a thing that you bought and you felt pleased about. Can you?
One of my favorite thing I have bought is my iPhone. Because I work a lot online, so I think that's very essential to me, since it can replace my laptop, so I can bring my phone to everywhere, and it work well actually with high quality of image it taken, and high speed of internet, and also quick to operation on unloading information.
Unloading, you mean?
Unloading information. So I was very pleased on the decision by it.
Okay. On a decision by me. Okay, I see. Just be careful with the verbs because sometimes it's hard for me to follow what you say, Miss Wan. Really. Now, so Miss Ngan, can you describe a thing that you bought and you felt pleased about?
Yes. Since I have become a mother, I tend
Since
to
I
bought.
became a mother.
I became a mother. I tend to buy a wooden educational toy for my daughter. I order most of these toys from online in Shopee or Tiki apps due to its special discounts, and so the price cheaper, but with acceptable quality compared to many price that shown in a store shop.
Many prices
The
that are shown
are
on
shown,
the
yes,
shop.
on the in-store shop, on the shop. The best result I receive from is these products that my daughters love them really much, very much.
Very much.
She has very good reaction to these toy, so she be skillful. Use these toy and then apply in daily electric appliance like use remote control.
You mean appliances?
Appliances like a remote control or phones, or can turn on, turn off the fan. So she gave me a hand in this activity, even she just more than 1 year. Yes. That's why I feel satisfied. I felt satisfied about the positive impact of the product can bring to my daughter and my
okay, very good.
myself.
Please. Very good, Miss Helen, please. Can you describe a thing that you bought and you felt pleased about?
Yeah, I used to feel sick and tired of my old and heavy laptop. So last year I bought a new one from a nearby shop. It's quite light and easy to put. It's quite light, so I can take it anywhere. I mean, it's portable and convenience for me to carry on the way to my workplace. It's really helpful because it can help me to finish everything before the deadline.
The deadline?
Deadline, I can install many applications into it, and it operates smoothly. So I am quite satisfied since I had it.
I was quite satisfied since I had it. Okay, very good, very good. You know, a laptop is a thing that you should always invest in because it's a thing that you work every day. You need to buy it really good, you know. It needs to be extremely good. Cái công cụ lao động là cái thứ tốt nhất có thể. So, cho nên là phải mua tốt nhất nè. Okay, let's go on to part 3 of going shopping. So, Miss Oan, please. How often do people in your country go shopping?
in my opinion, people in my country have a favorite habit to shop, and especially shop online. Young people, they buy a lot of clothes and essential things to in life.
Oh, it's the baby again. All right. Okay. Let me. Okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah, please. It's your baby again. Don't worry about it. Baby is always like that. Miss On, can you continue?
Okay, I can continue later.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Helen, can you answer that question? How often do people in your country go shopping?
In my opinion, it depends on the age and the regions. For example, if the young and the old, maybe there are different generation gap, and so they have different interests in shopping. Here we can say that young people tend to shop more frequently, and they buy the high-tech item, while the old people seem just buy những cái vật dụng cần thiết thôi, thì mình nói là
items, just the necessary items.
Necessary items.
Necessary items.
Necessary items. In about the in terms of regions, in the cities, people prefer to shop in shopping mall because they provide a wide varieties of imported goods and high quality products, while in the countryside, maybe farmers or workers, they just go to the local market to buy domestic products.
Yes. Okay, good. Now, so Miss Helen, why is online shopping popular? Do you know?
With the technology's advance.
The advanced technology? With the advanced technology?
In advanced technologies nowadays, many apps have been introduced to people. So online,
many apps have been introduced on smartphones and it enters the life of many people?
Yes, it's introduced on smartphone and
it enters the life of many people.
Yeah, it enters to the life of many people. Like my case, whenever I think about books, books, I usually go to Parasat website or the app to order. It's quite convenient, and I can order it anytime in my break time.
Yes, in your break time, and that's it. Okay, let's just end there. Okay, so Ms. Ngân, please, how should sellers set prices for their products? Since you are a business owner, so I think you can answer this question very well.
Yes, I'm a business owner, but I don't sell product. Unless I am not the person to set the price for my product.
So you just
because I just feed the animal, so the price it depends on the cái lái này gì thầy?
On the
Cái người
market.
lái á, hoặc là cái người mua chứ không phải là người bán set cái price.
It's the buyer.
Buyer set the price, and if the price is acceptable at that time, or I can count like a bit profit, so I will sell. I sell them. Yeah. So I haven't set any price for my product, but I think people will set the product based on after they divide, not divide, but they plus not trừ là như thế. Divide.
Deducted.
Deducted. The cost. The cost include labor cost, operational cost, rental cost, and investment for the machines. Any kinds of investment. And then they make the total of cost. After that, they make up for 10 or 20%. It depends on the demand at the time to sell.
Okay.
And they can count the profit and set the price for their product.
Okay, that sounds like a complicated matter. That sounds like a complicated matter for me, at least. At least for me, it's a complicated matter. Okay, Miss Wan, do you think online shopping will replace shopping in stores in the future?
In my opinion, online shopping will not replace shopping in the store. Due to demand of some people, like adopt old people who doesn't know well about technology, or about their habit to have to see when they buy things. For example, some people have to go and try clothes before they shopping online.
Before they do their online shopping, you mean?
Before they do the online shopping, or when they have special shape of body, like overweight or overthin. So
if they have an oversized body, they have to go and
try
out the products, especially if you buy clothes.
Another service that I think they cannot replace the store is technology. As far as I know, many people have to go to store and try the newest technology just published to understand they really like it or not before they decide.
Okay, that's good. That's great. So, what do you think, Miss Helen? Do you think online shopping will replace shopping in stores in the future?
I think in the future, online shopping dần thay thế.
Might it replace?
Partly replace.
It will partly replace, just partly, not totally. You mean?
Yes, not totally,
You have to say no, Miss Helen. It will only partly replace. It will not totally replace shopping in stores. So you need to say no. It will not replace. Chứ không phải là yes,
it's
right.
Relate totally.
No. It's a no. Okay, it's a no. Okay, học cách nói không nhiều hơn đi các bạn. Can you say no? No. All right. Can you continue?
Yes, just because some products and some services we need to go directly to the stores to try it and to see the real qualities.
To see the actual products and its quality.
The actual qualities. If so many people will concern about maybe fake products, so they will afraid to buy something online.
They will be afraid to buy.
They will be afraid to buy online.
Okay.
However, like I said before, it's partly replaced because nowadays, with the development of, with the globalization, many imports and exports products can only found online website. So
Okay.
if you want to buy it, there one way is buy it online.
Okay, one way is to buy it online, I see. So, Ms. Ngan, what do you think about consumerism to and the effect of it on a human and on nations, on culture, and on everything? What do you think about consumerism?
Basically, I think consumerism.
Consumerism.
Is they has to both negative and positive impact on economy, environment, and society. But I think the negative is quite overweight the positive.
The
when
negative aspect. You mean the negative aspect over?
Yes. Yes, the negative aspect is quite overweight the positive ones.
Overweight is a verb.
It's about.
Nó động từ nha. Cho nên là the negative aspects seems to overweight.
Seem to overweight.
Positive
one. Especially they for economy they has the good impact in to boost the sức mua là gì nhỉ?
The buying power.
Buying power, and the more products are produced, it means that more factories are built and provides more jobs to people. So
and more jobs are provided. It
means that decrease the jobless in society.
You mean it decreases the joblessness or unemployment rate?
Employment rate decrease.
Decrease
the
unemployment rate.
Unemployment rate. But for environment, it has a negative impact on environment, while they have the huge amount of greenhouse gases emission to the planet, and it will affect they have the profound They have profound effect on ecosystem, include animal and people live in this earth.
Living on this earth, very good.
Yes.
That's a very good
I think it's a vicious circle.
It's a
vicious circle when we talk about consumerism.
It's a vicious
Circle.
Vòng tròn hiểm ác. It's a vicious circle.
Vicious circle.
Vòng tròn hiểm ác. Okay, that's a very good answer. Very good answer, Miss Ngân. Everyone else, do you have the same idea? Okay, if not, I would like to go to another topic, and that is, let's say, 42. Moment, okay. So basically, 42. Describe a perfect job you would like to have in the future. Mô tả một công việc hoàn mỹ mà bạn muốn có trong tương lai. So it's a future thing. Công việc hoàn hảo, hoàn mỹ đó. You should say what it is. Công việc gì thế? How you knew it. Làm thế nào bạn biết về công việc đó được? What is it like? Công việc đó như thế nào? Explain why you think it is perfect. Giải thích lý do tại sao bạn nghĩ công việc đó là hoàn hảo, hoàn mỹ. And then you have part 3 of the choice of jobs. What kind of job do children like? Trẻ nhỏ thích cái loại công việc gì thế? Do children like to choose the same profession as their parents? Trẻ nhỏ có thích chọn cùng cái nghề như là các bậc cha mẹ của chúng không? Will people regret about their career choices when they become older? Liệu con người ta có hối tiếc về cái sự lựa chọn công việc không khi họ trở nên già hơn, lớn tuổi hơn? What should people consider when choosing jobs? Con người ta nên cân nhắc cái gì khi lựa chọn công việc? Okay, I'll give you 3 minutes to think. Okay, it's time. Now, can you describe a perfect job you would like to have in the future, please? I'll start with Miss Helen, please.
I would like to become a fashion designer. I think that's a wonderful job that I used to think when I was young.
I used to think about when I was young. You mean?
I used to think about it when I was young. Honestly, I took an exam in fashion school and I passed it. But at that time, I don't have enough. My family was too poor to support me to follow that school.
Your family is too poor to support you. It sounds.
Exactly.
It sounds bad for the company, you know. Công ty em nó quá nghèo để có thể cho em tiền đi học. It sounds so poor. It sounds weird, you know.
My parents say.
Oh, your parents. Okay, then. But if it's your company, I was like, what? Công ty của em đã quá nghèo để đi. I was like, what? Okay, but your parents, and it makes sense. Don't say it's my parents are too poor. Just say that my parents cannot afford to send me to.
My parents
cannot afford to send me to something. Không thể nào chi trả nổi để mà gửi tôi đến.
My parents couldn't afford to send me to that school. So that passion still grows inside me. So one day I would like to set up my own business related to fashion. That's a good opportunity for me to meet celebrities. To make them more beauty and confidence in front of the public. More confident in front front of the public. And this job also helped me to be more creative. And creative is something, creation is something that never end.
Okay.
Never limit.
Okay, that's a limit. Okay, very good. So, Miss One, please, can you describe a perfect job you would like to have in the future, please?
In the future, I have a dream to become a lecturer. And
Sorry? To become a
lecturer.
I can't understand. To become a
lecturer.
Lecturer. A lecturer. Một giảng viên đại học. A lecturer. A lecturer.
A lecturer.
A lecturer. Yes.
And I think it is perfect job to me since I have a family, so I still have a time to for my life, and also have the connection with the social life. As become a lecturer, I can have 3 months per year to.
You mean paid vacation? Được nghỉ ngơi mà được thư giãn, đi du lịch miễn phí, isn't it? Paid vacation.
Yes.
Wow, it's excellent.
And also, as far as I know, in the study year, it is not really hard. Hard working, like just 4 hours per day, besides researching.
Yes.
And I have a dream for become a lecturer before, but I couldn't afford to go to further education.
You couldn't afford to go to further education. You mean higher education? Giáo dục cao cấp hơn.
To higher education.
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 Okay, very good.
And now with the husband's support, I can go for my dream.
Of course, with your husband's support, your loving husband support, the one who talks a lot. I can go there. That's funny, you know. Okay, now Miss Nhắn, please, can you describe a perfect job that you would like to have in the future, please?
Yes. I personally, my perfect job is the most suitable job to meet all my requirements. Like and I will follow my HR career, human resources career, while they meet most of my demands or my requirements. For example, for my characteristic and personality, it suits to me. While I love to take care of people,
it suits me.
It suits me. While I love to, it suits me.
And
it suits me while I love to take care of people and give the best service to them. The second, the workplace. My current the workplace is relation oriented.
So it's oriented towards like relations with like different people, you mean?
Yes, they value the relationship between people and people. So bullying is not a big problem in this company. They treat everyone as nice as family member. So that's why I have a good mood to work or to labor for love. So I think it's the most important thing to make people work productive and
To
while
work productively. To work productively.
productively, and while the more and I think the more productive or efficiently I perform, the higher bonus I can gain or the higher position I can reach.
I can reach.
Yes, I can reach.
Okay, let's go to part 3 of the choice of jobs. So, Miss Helen, please. So, what kind of jobs do children like? What do you think?
In my opinion, children
Moment.
like play games.
They like to play games, yes?
They tend to pretend to be a policeman or
policemen, teachers, firefighters.
yes, and the reason is they want to be respected by other peers. Like when they become a policeman, they can use gun and can be a hero to protect the weaker.
The weaker, you mean?
The weaker.
What do you mean the weaker? The people who are weak, you mean?
Yes, the people who are weaker than
các bạn. E is weaker. The people who are weaker than the others.
Vậy những người yếu thế hơn.
The
unprivileged.
With the more vulnerable. The more vulnerable ones, những người dễ bị ảnh hưởng, dễ bị yếu thế hơn. The more vulnerable ones. Like for example, the poor people. For example, the one who lives alone. They are the more vulnerable ones. Okay. Yes. So what do you think, Miss One? What kind of job do children like? What do you know? What do you think?
We on
Yeah, Miss On.
I think children like the job that Harvard distributes for social life, such as doctor.
You mean they like a kind of job that contributes a lot to the society?
Yes, contribute a lot to society, like doctor, teacher, or
lawyer.
A lawyer. And also they like the idea looking good at job. So I haven't seen any children like the job like working at home, working from home.
I do like working from home.
But the children don't.
A lot of children, they want to be like singers, you know.
Okay. So in that game to pretend an adult, I can see they like the idea looking good and go to the office and act like an important person at the company.
Okay.
So also being around of good job parents, they also they are also impacted by the idea of society job can we bring them to the to good communication with other people in life.
In their life. In their life.
In their life.
So, Miss Wan, do children like to choose the same profession as their parents? What do you think?
I think almost children choose the same profession as their parents when they are young, but
when they are young.
When they are young, because they don't have much idea about the other job.
And then around the world, they have no idea about the world either.
And they have the family orient that everything.
You mean that family try to influence them a lot? The family has a big influence on their decisions, you mean?
The family has a big impact on
impact on their decision, you mean?
Impact on their decision. But when they get older, when they have their own decision, I think they will know better which job they will like.
Okay, they will know better which job they will like, I see. Miss Helen, what do you think? Will people regret about their career choices when they become older?
That's a tough question.
It is a tough question. It's a tough question, I know.
Because it depends on the specific situation. If people at the beginning they satisfied with the job, so maybe the more they get older, the more they satisfied with the job. So there no point.
The more they are satisfied with their jobs.
They are satisfied with their jobs, so there no point regretting about that.
There's no point in regretting.
There's no point regretting about that.
But seriously, a lot of people do regret. Basically, they have a lot of regrets. Like, for example, they regret that they did not do something differently. They regret that they did not choose the jobs that they have passion about. They regret that they did not choose the partner that they want. They regret marrying the wrong people. There's a lot of regret, you know. People regret about a lot of things. And they do things just because other people told them to do it the way they want. Cũng là người khác thôi, kêu là nên làm này nên làm kia, you know.
So, they like ambitious people.
Sorry?
For those ambitious,
ambitious people, they don't regret.
Ambitious, no?
If you have ambitious people, they have much less regrets than normal people, to be honest with you. Because if they are ambitious, they know what they want. And they don't let the others affect them easily. So that's why they just go with what they want and what they want the best, the most in life. So by the end of their life, I don't think they have much regrets. They have many regrets. No, I don't think so. Okay, so Miss Hangan, what do you think? What should people consider when choosing jobs? What do you think?
I think and to answer this question, I can utilize the above answer. Why I remain some requirement like a workplace, good policy or service, or bonus or salary.
Yes.
So I would like to answer about people regret because I have some idea to this. Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I think with the question, will people regret about their career choices? I would like to divide two groups. One is for young ones who has a passion. He has the clear target, clear goal to follow, to follow or to desire. So they exactly know what they have to do.
They know
so
exactly what
they have a well-prepared plans for every action.
Yes,
well-prepared plans for every action, and they always try their best to achieve their goal. So I think when they become older, they have no regret for any result they have got, even bad or good, because they have do their best. But for the rest one is the young group that they has the passion, but for some reason like they lazy, they always
lazy. If they are lazy,
they have a sense of postpone to do things or fear to fail in their project. And in their project, there are projects, so they has the target, but they don't make into action. So
make it into action.
So they of course get unsatisfied result.
They won't be satisfied. They won't be satisfied with the result. I mean,
yes, they want unsatisfied for the result.
No.
I know, yeah.
No, they won't be satisfied with the result. No, they won't be satisfied.
Unsatisfied.
No, they won't be satisfied with the result.
Yes. No, they won't unsatisfied for the result.
No, they won't be satisfied with the result.
Be satisfied. Okay. No, be satisfied.
No, they won't be satisfied with the result.
No, they won't be satisfied with the result.
Okay.
So this group of people always regret for what they have done in the past.
I see. Miss Helen, I think it's time for your teacher's parents conference something. Đến lớp học phụ huynh này, Miss Helen này.
Yes.
Okay, and then also it's now for the class. I would like to end the video here. It's for topic number 42. Okay, but remember, we need to do our writing on Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Wednesday writing. Task 2 will be difficult for me. Kind of. Anyway, let me copy this one. Okay. Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, let's end the video here. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.